good evening, or good morning, whatever it is, whenever you're finally seeing this. I hope you've had a great day and are enjoying your weekend. This is my last night here in New York City on Staten Island. I'll be leaving and going back home tomorrow. And tonight I have a very inspiring, positive story about a 9-year-old from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So I'll read this. It's really short. I'll read my notes from this, and I'll put a link in the description box to the article online, like I usually do. And then I have a couple of quotes about a topic that's been on my mind a lot lately, as it has apparently for a lot of other people, because I heard some people talking about it, believe it or not, on the train, the subway, earlier this weekend, and we've been talking about it at work off and on the last few weeks. It is a thing that's important in our country right now, and so a lot of people are talking about it besides just me, in a lot of different contexts. So but I'll get right into the story because it's a very positive, uplifting story, and it is a really good example that we can all learn from a 9-year-old boy in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Okay, so I'll get right into it. A 9-year-old boy named Grant Muller from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, made a birthday wish that exemplifies what we all should be striving for every day: looking for, encouraging, and including those that are almost always forgotten, marginalized, and left out: special needs people. Grant Muller sometimes helps volunteer with his father at a local rec center designed especially for special needs people. That in itself is a great thing. For his birthday this year, Grant didn't ask for the usual gifts and things that normal kids do, that he normally would, that you would expect him to. Instead, he asked his parents if he could invite everyone from the Special Needs Center to his birthday party. What an amazing thing. So Grant got his wish, and he was allowed to invite everyone from the Special Needs Center to his birthday party. Unbelievable. Grant was quoted as saying, when he was asked why he did it, that he did it because they don't get invited to birthdays. Sometimes people don't get as much love. What a thoughtful, loving young man. So kudos to you, 9-year-old Grant Muller from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. God bless you. Man, I love stories like that. What a great guy, great young man, and a great example for his peers and for grown-ups, especially in our country and around the world. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about just for a few seconds is forgiveness, because like I said, I heard some people, total strangers, talking about it on the train here in New York City, not in any kind of aggravated or confrontational kind of way, just the matter-of-factly talking about forgiveness, and it is a hot topic in our country right now. So I wrote down 4 quotes that I found on the internet. Some of these I'd heard before that I really love, and we all know what God has told us about forgiveness, about how we're supposed to forgive people 70 times 7, which really we know means infinitely. And we're supposed to forgive each other just as God has forgiven us. So we know the commandment about that. But this is what Mark Twain said about forgiveness, and I love it. I love it with all my heart, because Mark Twain puts things in a context that, it's both stinging. Everything he says is both stinging, but it's also kind of got a funny kind of way to it, so it doesn't sound as bad as maybe it could be. Mark Twain said, "Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the hill that has crushed it." I really like that. JFK said, "Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names." Probably good advice. Louis B. Smithies said, "To forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that the prisoner was you." Yes. And MLK Jr. a man noted for being wise beyond his years. Forgiveness is not an occasional act, it is a permanent attitude. I hope I can get there. I hope we all can get there. Anyway, that's all I have for tonight. I hope something in this was good for you and encouraged you, and I hope you'll come back. If you like what I'm trying to do here, or you have a better idea for what I can do, please let me know. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel. That's all I have for today. God loves you and I love you, and I hope you're having a great weekend. By the way, the Blackhawks won their first preseason game tonight. Go Blackhawks. Good night.